Hello, welcome to Module 4 of MELS 605. The focus for this module is on external leadership. Let's look at Module 4 together. Your focus for this week will include information on good to great and how information from good to great can be applied in the social sectors. We'll also talk about the application of situational leadership and the perception and impact of power. Some information on situational leadership we have touched on in earlier modules, and even some of you I've mentioned. I think you'll enjoy the content of this module in particular. It's very interesting. Okay, so let's look at your required reading for this week. By March 4th at midnight, your week 7 discussion board thread should be complete. Your readings include Standard 6 on external development leadership in the North Carolina School Executive Standards, Good to Great in the Social Sector PowerPoint, HERSI Chapters 7 and 8, the Situational Leadership webinar, and a Power Perception Profile instrument that you'll be able to link to. You can link to it from our assignment calendar document or through the site itself. Okay, let's look at week 7 discussion boards. External development and good to great. What you're going to do is review section 6, or standard 6, of external development leadership in the North Carolina School Executive Principal and Assistant Principal Evaluation Process document. Remember, that document is at the very top of your list for the module readings. And then I'd like you to view the PowerPoint on good to great in the social sectors and think about what principles of good to great organizations and leadership can support executive leaders in facilitating external development. And then read some peers' responses and respond thoughtfully and critically to at least 2 of your peers. The next question asks you to think about the application of situational leadership. You'll read Chapter 7 in the HERSI text, and then describe an area of an individual's or group's activities you would like to influence. Diagnose the performance readiness of the majority of followers in this situation. If you look on pages 123 through 124, that will help you with this question. And then consider what leadership behaviors would you recommend based on this information, and how would you assess the effect of these leadership behaviors to determine how to follow up. Look on pages 124 to 133 for that. And then please respond thoughtfully and critically to at least 2 peers. Your final question in the discussion board asks you to work within a group. We're in Module 4, Power Perception Profile. So that's this group right here, not the case study group, but the Power Perception Profile group. Communicate within a group of 3 to 4 of your colleagues to compare scores and complete comparison scoring and comparison profile. The first thing you're going to have to do on this instrument is you have to first fill it out as an individual, and then you can fill it out within a group. Let me show you what I mean. If you click on this link, we should be taken to that. Let's see. I'll go to the module itself. Oh, here we go. It's opening now. So clicking it within the document will open it. So this is a PDF file that asks you to rate your perception of self with regards to power perception. And then after you have rated yourself on these first 21 questions, you can refer to the different power bases and think about what your own power choice profile is. Once you've completed part 1, then you're ready to work within a collaborative group to complete part 2. This is the part that you'll do with your cooperative group. Compare your power bases in relation to those of other leaders in similar positions or roles, and circle the appropriate number from 0 to 9 on the following scale. So you'll compare to the others in your group and note whether or not you were significantly less than the others in your group, somewhat less, about the same, somewhat more, or significantly more than others. So this will be something you'll have to determine after talking to the other people in your group. And then you transfer those scores comparing you to others to this graph to help you understand more about your power base. So in your post, you'll tell who the members of your group were and briefly discuss the group's finding and experiences. This can be written as a group. And then the purpose of this instrument is to support you in determining which power bases you already have and which you need to develop. So I'd like for you to post individually about what you've learned about yourself. This section of the post should be written as an individual. I know that some of you are having difficulty working within groups. I've heard from some of you individually about working in groups. I did expect that there might be some issues with working in groups. I want to just point out that here in every module that includes group work, I have this online group participation survey right here at the top. So you can see it here in Module 4, but you can also see it in Module 2, right up here, and in Module 3, right up at the top. So what I'd like for you to do is, as you work with your group, take this survey. Fill out the survey not just for your group members, but for yourself as well. So if you click here to take the survey, you'll be able to select a member of the group, yourself. It says be sure to evaluate yourself, and you can do 2 people on one evaluation. So let's say pretend I'm Jessica Bean. So let's say I rate myself, and then if I worked with Danny, I can also rate Danny. So you rate yourself and whoever else is in your group. Note any other comments. And note which activity you're evaluating. So if you haven't done it yet for Modules 2 or Modules 3, go back and do it for those modules so that I can get a sense of how people in the group are participating or not participating. I'm hoping to see that group participation gets better as we move along. So please fill out this survey to help provide feedback on this experience for yourself and for others. Okay, I think that's all I need to tell you about today. I hope that you all have a good week, and talk to you soon. Bye.